the Outerknown Tahiti Pro. We're in the fourth heat of the opening round. Just hearing from Tati Weston-Webb coming into this event, the final event of the regular season, number 3 on the rankings. She's out in the water with Lakey Peterson, as well as Courtney Conlogue. I'm Kaipo, along with the Hall of Famer Peter Mel.
Well, here we go. You know, a smaller little wave here, but goes to turns and drives for that first maneuver. This wave is super rippable, by the way. Once you get these types of wave, it's fun because it has that power and it has that ability to really hook into it. It's got that wave breaking back at you. Tati does very well here to turn a 5.17 for this wave.
Here we go. A little drag on the takeoff for Lakey Peterson. Now she's going to line up for some turns. Bottom turn to backhand hook. Let's see if she can fit another turn in. And the answer is no, as that wave moves on to that inside shelf.
Well, Lakey only getting really that one maneuver, obviously hunting the barrel from the takeoff, which is exactly what you need. It almost sets you up for better timing. Here she thinks, okay, I'm going to get in there. Oh, not going to happen. So a little bit off, sets up this next maneuver here. Carves it back into the lip. Again, the critical section is what we're going to see. Major maneuvers have to happen. That one a little bit more onto the shoulder, so not going to be a big number.
We'll start with Courtney Conlogue.
Okay, you talk about that stance, you know, the tripod stance, which is nice and easy because you're able to slow yourself down. She did that exactly.
Question, how committed are you? As we're seeing Lakey taking off pretty committed in that one.
Yeah, Lakey grabbing rail out of there, but gets a snap in. So it's going to be a back and forth battle, Pete.
Well, I mean, I think the advantage right now to Tati, just being with it, she's gotten, we've seen what we've already had in the first 3 heats. She was able to put her bum in the wave, slows her down. Same technique here for Lakey Peterson. That's the backhanders, being able to slow down really quickly. But as Lane had mentioned, those types of waves that you want to have that extra speed, the forehand is an advantage, like we had seen from Caroline Marks earlier today.
So now I'm constantly in pain management.
Wow, that's a price to pay.
Yeah.
As we saw Courtney Conlogue.
It was a significant price to pay.
Wow, that's a crazy story. Courtney Conlogue, just with a ride to back up her 5.17, will get you that score.
So again, we're looking at this thing. We're just going to have to piecemeal it together, and getting a couple hours done with this opening round is pretty good. Gets us in a better place.
Important wave for Tati Weston-Webb as she utilized priority. She needed a 2.6 to take the lead with no opportunity for score. Right behind her, Courtney Conlogue dragging through there. Conlogue with the lead, looking to improve upon her 2.6. Looked like she's on her way to improve upon that number, Pete.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there for Tati Weston-Webb. She chose the wave before. That's the bigger wave behind it. It's hard to see it. It really is. When you have that moment in front of you to make that decision, that's the pressure that was applied by Courtney by getting the lead and pushing their Tatiana to get us.
This replay first, Courtney.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a shampoo more than anything, but you know, she did a nice little kind of, I don't know what you'd call that turn, but check into the pocket just to say to the judges, okay, yeah, I know the barrel might not have been that much, but at least it might actually better her score. And look, the gamesmanship that goes on at Teahupo'o, I love how Courtney also tried to run over Tatiana's head just to, you know, put salt in the wound. We see Tatiana dragging her arm on the inside here. It's a nice little wave. I know she needs another backup score, but the turns, you know, it's clear the judges are looking for barrels, and the fact that I said earlier, you know, if you're dragging your arm in the barrel, that means you're a little bit too wide for it. On their board, to get familiar, to get comfortable, to get relaxed, as we see Lakey stroking into this one.
And Lakey
just a little bit too deep.
Yeah, great intent, but too deep on that. And so we'll see all the scores coming through here, and notice how it changes the situation, Pete. Looks like Courtney Conlogue may not improve her position, but it's not official yet.
Yeah.
You a little bit too. Now Courtney up and riding, utilizing priority.
There she goes, playing offense with a couple of turns on the backhand, and Courtney Conlogue looking to better her low of a 2.6 and break further away from Tati Weston-Webb and Lakey Peterson. Talk us through this replay, Lane.
Yeah, well, obviously it wasn't going to barrel, so Courtney did her best just to squeeze a couple of turns into the section that she got. She kind of ran away a bit from the section, and then the wave ran away.
She's able to turn this heat. That's going to be a huge momentum builder for Lakey.
Watching this 1.9 here.
Yeah, 1.9, a little bit, you know, again, driving the turn as much as she could, but it just didn't have that much gusto in that wave. Not a critical sec.
Tati under priority, finds a little bubble, fights out for an exit. Not a very clean barrel. Again, the number for Tati Weston-Webb, but 2.61. And it looks like it's going to be the Sea Tiger, Courtney Conlogue, hopping through into the quarterfinals with a victory here in heat number 4 of the opening round.
really cool for Courtney to get this win. I know she's been putting a lot of time out here at Teahupo'o, so that's a good win, but very, very close with Tati as well as Lakey in that one.